4 or 5 p.m. right now. Seating bracket's going on. Fortunately, Chris's tires weren't scrubbed in correctly or warm enough or heat cycled enough, and he washed out on his seating bracket and lost that battle. We'll be driving the jam session tonight. So we got top 32 coming up at 6. I'm gonna run down to the line and get a couple clips of seating. Kind of just trying to stay focused as much. My buddy Brandon's not here to help film, but I got the GoPro in the car for the flip cam. I forgot to turn on in practice, but I'll make sure I turn it on when I go there for top 32. We're going up against Optima Man over there. We went up against him last time in top 32 at New Jersey during the New Jersey layout round 2 at Erie, but I lost unfortunately due to my trans breaking. So hopefully we get some redemption this time on this layout. This layout's pretty fun. It's really technical. The keyhole, it's kind of like a modified Atlanta version. Here's a picture of it on the screen. The keyhole is pretty fun. It's a long lap. The car's getting real hot after, so. The boys are just big chillin'. Big chillin'. Watching the live stream. It's really warm outside, so we're all just hanging in here, not really out in the sun watching that much. It's cooler in here than it is out there, so hopefully the temp drops a little bit once it gets a little later and the sun goes down. So here.
Sunshine, V8s, as you can hear, and beer.
All right, and on the screen there, you can see Eric Kananowicz unanimously moves on over Blake Doge.
All right, boy, full line now. You have Eric Kananowicz in that 5.2 power.
All right, lights are on and lights are extinguished. Xander Nappy leading Eric Kananowicz out to outer zone 1 with a straight line approach into outer zone 1. Very shallow off track for Xander, taking out a few cones. Might have messed up Eric into outer zone 2. Running pretty shallow behind Xander. Xander a tire off, hitting the inner clip, carrying that momentum through outer zone 3. missing outer zone 4, sailing it wide, barely missing inner clip 1, transitioning to try and get outer zone and inner clip 2, transitioning into outer zone 5. Eric putting on some solid pressure, keeping some very good proximity, left foot braking, both of them hitting the last inner clip across the finish line.
All right, you can see there on your screen, Eric Kananowicz is going to take the win over Xander Nappy. Congratulations to Eric Kananowicz. Moving on. Just try and stay close, but not necessarily like checkers or wreckers.
Right, and Collins leading Eric Kananowicz. Great shift, transfer initiation through outer zone 1. He was not shallow like Eric was as he's pushing it too, but he's on the same exact line. 2 tires off, exits a little shallow. Eric trying to give him as much pressure as he possibly can as they hit outer zone 3. Sailing it in there, surging up next to Collins' door, filling outer zone 4, hitting inner clip 1. Big choke up of power there as they come back through the keyhole, hitting inner clip 2, transitioning to outer zone 5. Eric with a phenomenal match of the transition timing as they push it and trying to slow down their cars to hit that last inner clip across the finish line. Sometimes it can bite you. And on our screen here, you will see that Colin will be advancing to the next round. Congratulations to Colin. Good try, Eric.
All right, I'm going to end it off here for that video. I thought I took an outro clip on the camera on my phone at some point at the end of the weekend, but I guess I didn't, so we're back here again. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Made it the farthest we ever had in Pro-Am, which was sweet. Ended up in 7th place. I did end up going 3 tires out on my lead run. I know it's kind of hard to see in the stream, live stream, but I ended up getting a shot from the spotters tower, and you can see that my one front right was just out the zone by like a foot or two, just for, you know, a few feet on the beginning of that zone. We tightened a lower control arm, upper lower control arm bracket that was loose. The previous runs, I thought it was something else rattling, making noise, but it ended up being that. When we tightened that, I threw the car in and it just threw in a little bit harder, more correctly, honestly, because it was loose before, so the rear end was probably moving in weird ways. But it threw in correctly and carried a lot more speed and momentum into that corner, and it just sent it off a little too hard. Sucks. Be live and you learn. I now know that if I hear a noise, I should just check it out if I had the time, even if I think it's going to be fine. Because could have found that earlier and could have won that battle and kept going. But you live and you learn. Going to keep going. See you guys at round 4. Mid-Michigan 3-day drift weekend video coming out next. Stay tuned for that. I am super pumped to that footage from that weekend. It's awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style video and the next style video. Just a little bit more just raw driving clips and whatnot with some music behind it. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Peace out.